Almost 40 years passed. Shut out of the land of Canaan, the children of Israel wandered in the wilderness. The older people died, and the children grew up and married and had children of their own.
Hello? Hello, anybody home?
Nebat, I didn't expect you quite so early. Oh, do come in. It's awfully hot outside today.
Oh, thank you. Well, you look very nice today, as always, Sharon.
Sit down, won't you?
Mm-hmm.
I'll call the children. They'll just love to see you. Nahum, Shebna, you children had better come in now. We have a visitor. I'd offer you some water, Nebat, but I really don't have any. Ahab went out to get some just before you arrived.
I know just what you mean, Sharon. There's been so little water lately, the whole camp's complaining.
Oh, Mother, do we have to come in? Shep and I were just starting to play the game.
Uncle Nebat!
Uncle Nebat? Oh, boy! Uncle Nebat, what did you bring us this time?
Nahum, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. The idea of asking your uncle what he brought you.
Well...
Oh, it's all right, Nahum. Of course I brought you something. And I also have a little surprise for Shebna.
Do you really?
Yes, but you'll both have to wait until after we've eaten.
I'll bet it's something sweet.
Me too.
You children can run out and play for a while longer. But mind you, don't go too far away because it's almost time to eat.
All right, Mother, come along, Nan.
You are fortunate to have such wonderful children, Sharon.
Thank you. If only Mother and Father were still alive, they'd be so proud of them.
Yeah, you know, Sharon, it doesn't seem 20 years ago that Mother died.
And Father's been dead for over 25 years.
Yeah, now Shebna's 8 and Nahum is 10.
Yes. Well, I do wish you'd get married, Nebat. You need a good wife to look after you.
Sharon, I'm home.
Yes, dear.
Nebat, it's good to see you again.
Thank
Were you able to find any water, Ahab?
Not much, Sharon. I'm afraid that if we don't strike a good supply of water soon, the people will rebel again. Even though we are at long last so near the promised land.
You'd think the people would have learned to trust the Lord and Moses after all they've brought us through.
And Aaron, too. He's done his best to keep our spirits high.
What good leaders they are, in spite of being so very old.
Ahab, why don't you call the children? The food's almost ready.
Shebna, Nahum, come and eat now.
Then came the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, into the desert of Zin. And the people abode in Kadesh. And there was no water for the congregation. And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron.
If we don't get out of this desert soon, we'll all die, just like our mothers and fathers.
Yes, Moses, why have you brought up the congregation of the Lord into this wilderness that we should die here? Have you no pity for us?
For 40 years we've wandered in this wilderness. 40 years.
Give us water for ourselves and for our children, or you'll have another rebellion on your hands.
And Moses and Aaron went from the presence of the assembly unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And the glory of the Lord appeared unto them.
Moses, take thy rod and gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and speak ye unto the rock before their eyes. And it shall give forth his water, and thou shalt bring forth to them water out of the rock. So shalt thou give drink to the congregation and their beasts.
Hear now, ye rebels! Must we fetch you water out of this rock?
Father, hold me up so I can see.
Oh, Nahum, you're getting too big for me to lift.
Please, Father.
Oh, all right.
Moses is going to hit the rock with his staff.
Water! Oh, Mother, I'm awfully thirsty.
Now we'll have enough to drink.
After the congregation had quenched their thirst, Moses and Aaron returned to the tabernacle to give thanks to the Lord for his goodness. But to their dismay, the Lord would not accept their thanks.
Moses and Aaron, ye have displeased the Lord.
Displeased the Lord?
He bade ye speak to the rock, yet ye struck it with your rod.
It was only to make sure the water came quickly.
Because ye believed him not, because ye doubted his power before the congregation, ye shall not bring his people into the land of Canaan.
And they called the water of that place Meribah, because the children of Israel strove with the Lord, and he was sanctified in them.